Since the times of Andres Segovia, Baroque keyboard music is believed to be suitable for guitar. And actually, a lot of sonatas by Domenico Scarlatti are very suitable for our instrument. Now I came across K27, and that's an odd piece because it seems to be very suitable, but on the other side there are strange things in it. Just listen to this. Yeah, that's actually a great piece, and Manuel Barrueco is a very, very fantastic guitar player. So what's wrong with it? As you saw me counting, there are 7 repetitions of the same phrase. So that was odd, as we usually are used to 3 repetitions in sequences in Baroque music. So what I found is a text by vanrecital.com. They say the sonata B minor K27 exemplifies many features of Spanish guitar music. Right from the opening, you hear the flamenco Phrygian mode in the 4-note descending bass line known as Andalusian cadence. That's true. Even more guitar-like are the extended passages of rippling broken chord figuration. Rippling broken chord figuration is guitar-like in the Baroque time. Is that true? Well, I just wanted to know more about it and ask a classical pianist to play it for me. Well, actually, I looked it up in YouTube. Listen to this. Here you see a very interesting thing what we in guitar actually never do, which is hand crossing. This music has to do with, well, it needs hand crossing. And not only that it needs hand crossing. Actually, it is in a book called by Scarlatti, Exercises for Gravicembalo, Exercises for Keyboard. So this is a study actually for hand crossing. Well, it does not concern guitar players, as one hand has a very specific work to do and the other hand a very specific different work. So crossing their hands on guitar doesn't make any sense. But actually this is one of the fundamental things of that piece of music. So let's continue to hear the rest of the first part. Did you notice that the 7th repetition was slightly different than the other one? Let's hear it again. Okay, in the 7th repetition, Debarque actually points out a lower note than in the 6 precedent versions. So actually this 7th bar to him is a kind of anacrusis to what follows, with sequences that have 3 repetitions. What we also notice is that Debarque plays much faster. So we found out that hand crossing is a crucial element of this piece, and the hand crossing is musically very good hearable due to the fact that the extreme notes, the highest and the lowest, are farther away from the central part, from the arpeggio, than they can be on guitar, because actually we can't make a distance of a ninth in that arpeggio, as we need a note in beyond the 12th bar playing in the sevenths with our arpeggio. So on guitar that's not possible. On pianoforte that's quite easy due to the two hands doing the same work. Anyway, I'm not quite satisfied. Why did Scarlatti repeat 6 or 7 times the same movement when he could have easily made it shorter than that? 7 times is really, really odd. So what I did is not asking a modern pianist, but a clavicembalist, a harpsichordist, a Baroque keyboard player. Okay, so let's listen to the version of David Louie on an on a copy of a clavicembalo from Portugal. Listen to this. Okay, the first thing that we noticed, that we have 3 repetitions of a sequence in the beginning. More than this, we noticed that Louie is playing much slower both than Barrueco and Debarque. Let's listen again from the beginning. Okay, have you seen this? There is still, obviously, the hand crossing, but not only there is a change of the hands in that hand crossing sequence. Actually, in the first sequence of 2 bars, Louie is using the left hand to jump over the right one. And in the second repetition of 2 bars, he's changing. The third repetition is returning to what was the original way. So what we actually have are 3 times 2 bars. And here we return in the rule of 3 repetitions for a sequence. And we need the third time just to restore the original order of the hands, and the 7th repetition is an anacrusis to what's following next. So finally we have the reason why this is a 7-time repetition of the same arpeggio. This is not typical guitar. This is very, very much typical keyboard playing if you write a study for hand crossing. Let's listen again to it. Normal hand crossing. 3 repetitions. 3 repetitions again. Anacrusis to our famous part. First time 2 bars. Second time 2 bars, hand changed. Third times, hand changing again. Anacrusis. So, the reason for these repetitions are very clearly due to the fact that the keyboard piece if we add the fact that the bass and the soprano note in that hand crossing section are far away from the arpeggio in the middle, it's quite clear that this is not typically playable on a classical guitar. And actually, if we listen to Barrueco, you will hear that the extreme notes are very, very close to the arpeggio, necessarily because we play guitar. Let's read again. Even more guitar-like are the extended passages of rippling broken chord figuration. Well, but just how extended is one of the intriguing interpretive challenges of this sonata. Yeah, there are in fact passages in both first and second halves of this sonata in which the same major is repeated verbatim 7 times in a row. Now you know. Okay. Now you can decide, is that actually a piece that suits for guitar? And is it very typical guitar-like? Because if we remember what Baroque guitar music was, this was very different from what Scarlatti wrote here. So in some ways, Scarlatti preceded the modern idea of Spanish guitar music in 1700 something. It's in the first collection of sonatas by Scarlatti. So decide on yourself what's the best version. Anyway, it's a nice piece, and actually guitarists do like it very much. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, leave a thumb up. If you like, ring the bell. There will be other videos. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.